What's going on, my money geeks? As you see, we are here at sba.gov. I don't know if you know, but I do want to advise you, if you didn't know, now is the time again to apply. If you haven't applied yet, definitely apply. If you have previously, I'm going to give you some information regarding don't just go off the hype. Actually go to the resource, make sure that you're in alignment with what they're asking for, so you can avoid any troubles in the future. So at the very top, you see you can click here for the coronavirus relief option and additional resources. And if you look, these are your relief options here. They have the PPP loans, first and second draws, currently open. You see the links. And then you have the EIDL, which is still the general loan that's being offered. You see? So, and then the SBA debt relief for existing borrowers if you have loans that's already in existence. Let's see. And then I didn't forget the Express Bridge loan. So Express Bridge loan. So you're good there. Check that out. The Shutter Venue Operator Grant. So check that out. If we're going to check it out, let's just open the link, see what it is. Shutter Venue Operators Grant. Emergency assistance for eligible venues affected by the COVID pandemic. So here, let's go into the details. So the Shuttered Venue Operators SVO grant program was established by the Economic Aid to Hard-Hit Small Businesses, Nonprofits and Venues Act, signed into law on December 27, 2020. The program includes $15 billion in grants to shuttered venues to be administered by the Small Business Administration's Office of Disaster Assistance. So eligible applicants, this is for you. All right, this applies to people like you and me. So who can apply? Things like that. Eligible applicants may qualify for the SVO grant equal to 45% of their gross earned revenue, with the maximum amount available for a single grant award of $10 million. $2 billion is reserved for eligible applicants with up to 50 full-time employees. So you see, it's in bold. So that means that it's applicable. All right, so who can apply? Eligible entities include live venue operators or promoters, theatrical producers, live performing art organization operators, relevant museum operators, zoos and aquariums who meet specific criteria, motion picture theater operators, talent representatives, and each business entity owned by an eligible entity that meets the eligibility requirements. And then it says other requirements of note, which means it's also applicable. Must have been in operation as of February 29th, 2020. Venue or promoter must not have received a PPP loan on or after December 27th, 2020. So that's the eligibility requirements there, and then it goes into detail on the grant more. You can read up on that one. We go back to the original. Okay, so now look what also has been provided: the targeted EIDL Advance. It's a limited eligibility right now, but the EIDL Advance, the one that previously happened, no longer in existence. So now we're going to see who's eligible for this new grant that the SBA is giving out. All right, targeted. Here's the targeted EIDL Advance. So, looks like it was signed into law on December 27, 2020 as well. It's part of the Economic Aid to Hard-Hit Small Businesses, Nonprofits, and Venues Act, The targeted EIDL advance provides businesses located in low-income communities with additional funds to ensure small business continuity, adaptation, and resiliency. Advance funds up to $10,000 again will be available to applicants located in low-income communities who previously received an EIDL advance for less than $10,000 or who applied but received no funds due to lack of available program funding. So everybody who applied previously that didn't get funding, but you applied in time, you're going to get contacted by the SBA Gov, and you're going to get offered that grant up to $10,000. So congratulations to you. That's what that's saying. All right, we're going to continue. Applicants do not need to take any action at this time. SBA will reach out to those who qualify. All right, that's in bold. SBA will reach out to the EIDL applicants that already received a partial EIDL advance between 1 and 9,000. Applicants will be contacted directly by SBA via email in the coming weeks with instructions to determine eligibility and submit documentation. You see that? You have to submit documentation. All communication from SBA will be sent from an official government email with an @sba.gov ending. So do not get duped. Pay attention to who you're corresponding with in email. All right. Applicants will be contacted directly by SBA. All right. So here it says, please do not send sensitive information via email to any address that does not end in @sba.gov. Very important that you pay attention to your URL. All right. And applicants may qualify. This is the qualification pieces. All right. Are located in a low income community. It's in bold. The definition of a low-income community is defined in Section 45D of the Internal Revenue Code. Note that the applicant must be located in a low-income community in order to qualify. Additional details on how SBA will identify low-income communities will be available soon, and then it gives the website there. And can demonstrate more than 30% reduction in revenue during an 8-week period beginning on March 2nd, 2020 or later. If an applicant meets the low-income community criteria, they will be asked to provide gross monthly revenue, all forms of combined monthly earnings received, such as profits or salaries, to confirm the 30% reduction. Next, SBA will reach out to those who applied for the EIDL assistance on or before December 27th, 2020, but did not receive an EIDL advance due to the lack of program funding. These applicants will receive an email from SBA with instructions to determine eligibility and submit documentation. Applicants may qualify for a targeted EIDL advance if they meet the above criteria: low income location and reduction in revenue, and have 300 or fewer employees. Business entity normally eligible for EIDL programs are eligible, including sole proprietors, independent contractors, and private non-private organizations. Agricultural enterprises are not eligible. All applicants may be asked to provide an IRS form, it says 4506-T, to allow SBA to request tax return information on applicants' behalf. Please do not submit duplicate COVID-19 EIDL applications. Only prior applicants will be considered for the targeted EIDL advance. Then it says SBA will reach out to you if you qualify. So this is all in bold. So this is how you know if you qualify, or don't feel like you missed the boat or fear of missing out. If you don't, if it's not applicable to you, then don't do anything fraudulent. That way you won't have to deal with it on the back end. So here, this is the one that's no longer available, the one that was available and you didn't have to pay it back without having to provide anything. So that's over. And that's pretty much what you would want to know as far as the new well, it's the specific EIDL loan, so, or grant. So, advance, I should say. All right. So, I did want to bring this to you. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. This is the Pro Money Geek General, Mr. Mills. Be sure to subscribe if you found any of this content valuable. If you enjoy rocking with your men, I do thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, hit the notification. I appreciate bringing this content to you. You have a good one. I am out.